What's good about bar chart too, it shows you the 52-week performance. So if you were to invest in any one of these ETFs, like the IWM, for instance, the Russell 2000, you would have made 92% on your money passively, just putting your money in this ETF. So what is an ETF? I know Patrick described it in a lot of details earlier. I think a picture is worth 1,000 words. So let me show you how you see or know what's in an actual ETF. One of the most popular ETFs, I'm sure you guys heard of, is the QQQ. And so if I wanted to see what stocks make up this ETF, all I would do on bar chart is click on QQQ. And then once I'm in bar chart, I would go below to constituents. Constituents is just a big word that means what are the underlying stocks that make up an ETF. It's called the constituents, right? So once you click on the constituents, it clearly shows you everything that's in the QQQ and the percentage of that particular stock that makes up the QQQ. So when you buy the QQQ, you buying all of these stocks. You're buying Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, Alphabet. You get the picture. Even one of my faves, NVIDIA, PayPal, another one of my faves, and Adobe, Netflix. I have a lot of money in Netflix, and so forth. T-Mobile, Costco, Qualcomm, Starbucks, you name it. You buy all of these companies in one batch when you buy one ETF. And guess how much it costs you to get all of those companies? Only $342. Do you know how much Netflix alone trade for? Like $550, around that range. Tesla, over $700. You can get all of these companies for $342, and you will own, in the case of Netflix, 1.85% of it, but it's better than owning none of it. You will own 4.38% of Tesla and 11.27% of Apple. So that's what makes ETFs such a great deal. You get for one low price to buy a whole basket of stocks, and you get diversification. Not only do you have tech here, and there is some tech, but you would see, well, I guess you would see Moderna. You wouldn't think Moderna is tech, but Moderna is tech. You have Monster Beverage. You would think that wouldn't be Dr. Pepper. Heinz. Well, you think Heinz would be in the QQQ? Oh, yeah, you're buying Heinz. Marriott. You wouldn't think you're buying a hotel conglomerate. Walgreens. So Ross. Who shops at Ross and floss the nice polo? But get it for a half of the price. So again, you get great diversification in one low price. So that's how you see what the constituents are in a particular ETF. And so we can go back. Let's just hit the back button. As a matter of fact, let me just go to the top so that you can see it again. So you go ETFs, most popular ETFs, come down. Let's, this time, instead of doing the QQQ, let's look at the SPY, which is the S&P 500 Spider. These are the most popular big companies in the United States Stock Exchange. So you click there to get in the Spider. You can see the chart just on the small chart view that it has great growth over time. This is a 5-year chart. I'm clicked here on 5-year. You can see the growth. Let's just go back and look at the QQQ, for instance, and look at that chart. By the way, I didn't pay. Look at that chart. Is that chart beautiful? That's a beautiful chart. If you look at like 2016, QQQ was 106. The beautiful thing about a chart is you see the past in one shot. You can see what the stock was in 2016, and then you can look today and see what it is. 106, 5 years, 342 now. But let me go back to the SPY, because that kind of jumped out of there. So, and then let's go to the constituents. So here are the constituents of the S&P 500. So when you hear S&P 500, you still get an Apple, you still get a Microsoft, Amazon, and all of these companies in one shebang. You actually get Home Depot, you get the idea, and others. So one could go and look at the most popular ETFs, look at the constituents for those ETFs to understand what underlying stocks you're purchasing for one low price. And for the SPY S&P 500, for instance, you get all of these great stocks for only $417 per share based on this weighted percentage.